All right, base plus base problems. Again, if we have two bases adding together, it's essentially the same thing. You're going to follow those same three steps. Find moles, find molarity, find the answer. But instead of everything being about H plus, everything's going to be about OH. So same steps, but use OH instead. Which means my first step is finding moles of OH from each base. So there's one of my bases. It's the sodium hydroxide. For the sodium hydroxide, I have a molarity and I have a liter. So I'm going to use molarity equals moles over liters. Find my moles of NaOH, 0.06 times 5. And because NaOH doesn't have that 2 subscript, I know it's a 1-to-1 ratio, so this is my moles of OH. With bases, the reason they're harder is, again, we have some things that have a 2-to-1 ratio that we have to be worried about. And at the end, at some point, we'll have to convert from all this OH to an H. So for my calcium hydroxide, grams equals moles times molecular weight. Oops, there's a 2 there. So 40 plus the 17 times 2. We get a molecular weight of 74. So my moles of calcium hydroxide is 0.068. It does not equal my moles of OH. I need to do a 2-to-1 ratio. Again, these come from the coefficient for the dissociation. So if I actually were to show that, dissociating it, what I want is the OH. It has a coefficient of 2. What I have is the calcium hydroxide. It has a coefficient of 1. So 0.135 is my moles of OH. Adding 0.3 to 0.135, my total moles of OH, 0.3 plus 0.135 is 0.435. That's my first step. My second step is to find the total volume, so I can find the total molarity. 5 liters plus 0 liters. My total volume is 5 liters. So then I can find my OH molarity in total using my total OH moles and my total liters. And I get 0.087. Finding the answer is actually going to be 2 parts this time, because when I negative log my OH, I will have found my POH. Again, negative log of my 0.087, that's going to be my POH. Since I'm adding 2 bases together, I better get a pH above 7. So if you forgot to label that this is POH, you'll see you don't get an answer above 7, and that's a hint. Oh yeah, since I plugged OH in here, I'm going to get my POH out. So when I negative log that, I get a POH of 1.06. Plug that in, basically 14 minus that will get me my pH to be 12.94. Oops, 12.94. Sorry, I got cut off. Should be above 7. We did something right.